This is the message from your angel for today. At this moment, you are, without a shadow of a doubt, facing an energy that seems confined within you. This is particularly notable because it seems that the person who occupies your thoughts is not communicating with you in daily life. They may be going through a period of separation, perhaps things are not going well between you at the moment, or recent misunderstandings have created a gap in communication between you. At the same time, there is someone who is totally stuck on you. This person has tried to distance themselves, but they found that they are unable to overcome the feelings they have for you. They can't stop thinking about you and feel that, in some way, they have failed. It's possible that they didn't even really try, and that's precisely why they failed to establish a solid connection with you. Furthermore, this person may have tried to approach you in a sneaky manner, which also contributed to the failure to strengthen the bond. There's an energy around this person that lacks authenticity, an effort to infiltrate your life that is not entirely sincere. They have taken an extremely cunning approach and subsequently become perplexed by not achieving the expected success. As mentioned earlier, it may be that this person didn't really try wholeheartedly, and that was why the connection didn't materialize. Currently, this same person is making a new attempt to get closer to you, and what is observed is that they continue to act with heightened cunning. Their behavior, marked by extreme pretense, suggests that there is still a lack of frankness and truth in their intentions. This pattern of inauthentic attempts to approach indicates a persistence in the deceptive approach, which may again lead to a failure to establish a genuine bond. They plan to communicate with you in a way that may appear deceptive. It seems like you are scheming something behind the scenes, driven by an energy that seeks to initiate a dialogue based on meticulously orchestrated aspirations or inventions. This approach is a highly calculated strategy, indicating deep planning and thoughtful execution. This person, although desiring to express themselves and connect with you, simultaneously grapples with fear. There is an internal conflict, an insecurity that consumes them, stemming from the fear of failure and consequently hurting their own ego. In the past, the connection you shared shows that there is a deep affection from this person towards you. However, there is also a tendency towards self-destruction, a highly destructive energy that manifests in their behavior. This person, in moments of happiness, seems to have a propensity to ruin everything, sabotaging situations and potentially harming relationships. There was a moment when this person ceased all communication with you, perhaps ending the contact abruptly and unexpectedly. And yet, they cannot stop thinking about you, showing themselves incapable of overcoming the feelings they still harbor. You are dealing with someone deeply embittered, someone who carries the burden of believing they have lost a truly wonderful opportunity. Things seem to be going exceptionally well between the two of you, flowing in a harmony that is rarely found. However, somehow, everything was ruined by this person. Perhaps it was a disagreement they provoked or a thoughtless action that sabotaged the stability and growth of the relationship. This behavior may have arisen from a moment of impulse or unresolved insecurity, leading to acts that they now likely deeply regret. This breakup not only left marks on the relationship, but also sparked deep reflection on what could have been. The regret and bitterness that this person feels are symptoms of a belated recognition that something precious was lost due to ill-considered decisions and self-destructive behaviors. You are facing deeply intriguing energy, one that reveals remarkable complexity. It is evident that something has been disrupted, but the agent of this confusion also seems to be deeply in love with you. This person has a burning desire to repair the damage caused, driven by intense feelings that, paradoxically, cause them great discomfort. There is a palpable internal conflict, a struggle between the love they feel and the pain that this same love provokes. Additionally, there is a pervasive sense of illusory happiness in this situation. This person may be presenting a facade of contentment, acting as if everything is under control, when in reality, they are far from being over you. This behavior is a mask, an attempt to conceal the true emotional turmoil they are experiencing internally. They feel an almost irresistible impulse to reverse the course of things, to correct the mistakes made. There is also an underlying energy of obligation and regret. This person feels they owe you a sincere apology or wish to somehow make amends. There is an urgent need to explain themselves, to open their heart and reveal the true motivations behind their actions, in the hope that such transparency can restore the lost trust and perhaps pave the way for reconciliation. You exert an overwhelming influence on this person, to the extent that the emotions stirred by your presence are intense and at times overwhelming. It is as if every interaction with you triggers a torrent of feelings that they find difficult to control or fully comprehend. He is fully aware of the power you hold over your emotions, and although he recognizes this dynamic, he feels powerless to change the course of things, as if he is already too involved to simply backtrack. There is a palpable energy that reveals your high intelligence and an all-or-nothing mentality that you seem to carry. This feature suggests that you not only face situations head-on, but also approach challenges and relationships with an intensity that few can sustain or understand. For him, this is simultaneously fascinating and intimidating, contributing to the complexity of the feelings he harbors for you. Your presence, combined with your resolute and deep approach to matters of the heart and mind, makes him see you not just as an impactful figure, but almost as an enigma to be solved. This adds an extra layer of admiration and perhaps inevitable fear, as facing someone so determined and insightful can be both inspiring and challenging. The perception that he is facing someone who does not settle for halfway measures, but seeks fullness in all aspects of life, puts him in a vulnerable position, where fascination and fear go hand in hand. He is involved in a profound emotional dilemma, where admiration for your intellectual and emotional intensity irresistibly draws him to you, even when the magnitude of these emotions frightens him. This person, although emotionally involved, was not ready to fully commit. Internally, he did not feel prepared to take on such a serious commitment, plagued by doubts and the fear of deeply connecting with someone. His reluctance to settle down came from a desire to keep his options open, enjoying the freedom of maintaining simultaneous relationships or simply not feeling cornered into a single choice. The idea of control was something he viscerally rejected. He didn't like to feel controlled or limited by external expectations. There was a clear energy that suggested he feared becoming overly committed and, consequently, trapped. This perception was intrinsically linked to his emotions and his heart, manifesting in palpable hesitation when it came to total surrender. Interestingly, it seems he chose to engage with someone he perceived as more insecure and naive deliberately, because he believed that such a person would not challenge or confront him significantly. However, he knew that with you, the situation would be different. You would not allow him to escape unscathed from his actions or words. There is an underlying respect for you, and it is evident that he nurtures love, but it is also clear that his behaviors can be highly toxic. There is a prediction that he will try to communicate with you again, but it is important that you do not expect sincerity in this attempt to get closer. Be aware that his words may not reflect his true intentions or feelings. You have noticed this before, thanks to your ability to discern and see beyond appearances. Your sharp intuition has always allowed you to see through facades and situations, giving you a rare clarity amidst the complexity of human relationships. Additionally, he may try to adopt a spiritual approach in his attempts at reconciliation, acting as if he has undergone significant personal growth and changed his ways. However, caution is needed, as his words may not reflect genuine sincerity. He will try to control the narrative and, in a rather calculated manner, spark a conversation with you. This person may use sympathy as a strategic tool to achieve his goals, trying to evoke your compassion so that you feel sorry for him. However, you are already aware of these tactics and can see through them and the energy he projects. So, good luck to him in trying to deceive you. You already have enough discernment to recognize the authenticity of others' intentions and will not be easily deceived by performances or false displays of change. His behavior arises from the fact that he feels he cannot overcome you. He thinks of you constantly and is stuck on the idea that perhaps you will not react well to his attempts to get closer. Deep down, he knows that his past actions may have left wounds or resentments that are not easily forgotten or forgiven. He may approach you with a made-up story, part of a carefully crafted plan with the intention of capturing your attention and sparking a conversation. This narrative, while enticing, will not match the truth, and he may even involve people close to you to spread this lie and facilitate his access. Therefore, once again, his actions are based on falsehood. Wish good luck to this person who is trying to re-enter your life using a supposedly spiritual approach. He will present himself as someone who has evolved and changed, but in reality, he will be lying. You can already see through the masks he tries to use and the energy he projects, thanks to your sharp intuition. This individual has a well-defined plan. He wants another chance with you because he believes he will not be able to overcome your absence. However, your intuition will alert you to his true intentions. So when he speaks to you, be aware that his words will be rooted in falsehoods. This person does not love with the heart, but with the mind, revealing a very calculated and defensive approach to love. He ignores the pleas of the heart, which is completely closed and blocked, acting solely based on logical and cold reasoning. This is the energy of someone who, although they try to deny it, has not overcome you and constantly thinks of you. There is also a force that drives him to talk to you, an intuition that tries to guide him to this action, but he resists, fearing failure. Despite this resistance, the moment will come when he will try to communicate with you. His intuition has been insisting for a long time for him to do this, but so far he had been ignoring these impulses. Now the decision is in your hands, facing a situation that is proving to be quite toxic. And the truth is, whether you like it or not, you no longer have the patience to dedicate your energy and attention to people who cannot offer you honesty. You are in another moment of your life, following your own path, and your interest in this type of relationship is practically non-existent. You ask the universe for this person to find their own way, away from yours, and to be happy, but distant from you in every way. Wish them all the best and go with God, as you move forward, free from ties that do not serve your growth or well-being. After so much time, after accumulating a variety of experiences and exploring different ways of loving, you have come to a deep and transformative conclusion. It is not viable to surrender to any relationship merely because someone shows interest in you. Even if you find yourself alone, it is essential that you preserve your dreams and respect your own wishes. Past experiences have taught that falsehoods and lies are exhausting, leading you to a state of emotional fatigue that only reinforces the desire to definitively close that door to superficial relationships, patiently waiting for the universe and God to orchestrate the encounter with someone truly compatible and ideal for you. This decision is not the result of a mere whim, but of profound self-awareness and a clear understanding of what you truly deserve in life. Now more than ever, you not only feel, but have the absolute certainty that you deserve someone who is aligned with your values, dreams, and expectations. You seek an authentic connection, a partnership that transcends superficial games of attraction and is rooted in genuine mutual understanding and respect. In this new chapter of your life, you are determined to await the arrival of a relationship that brings true meaning and joy. The wisdom gained over the years has provided you with clarity to discern what is ephemeral from what has the potential to endure. You now understand that true love is not about a frantic pursuit, but a serene encounter that arises when least expected, but when most prepared. Therefore, with an open heart and a clear mind, you are ready to receive the love you truly deserve. A love that not only promises but fulfills, a love that not only dreams but achieves. This marks an era of greater self-esteem and self-confidence, where every decision made is aligned with a profound sense of worthiness and expectation for the future. Allow these words to penetrate your spirit and resonate deeply within your being. The universe desires the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, regardless of your choice. Affirm I believe in everything God has told me and accept His will in my life, to claim this message and the blessings it contains. Share your reflections in the comments. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on upcoming messages. Let us uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Stay tuned for the next important message that awaits you in the next video. May God and the universe illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.